Welcome, welcome, one and all, to tonight's mystifying high aerial feats of mechanical wonder. Be prepared to feast your eyes upon an unforgettable series of nail-biting action.
All right, that bit is over. We just heard from University of Montreal, or, you know, whatever that jumble of letters and accents is on your guys' screen. They should have the lobby open soon, and we will join up as soon as that is ready. We also have this storm going on here. I'm hoping nothing goes on with it, but we do have generators here that the computers are plugged into, so we won't lose internet right away, or power for that matter. I just hope we can say the same for all of our opponents so that we don't have to extend these matches to another day. Oh, I just got it. We will be in just a moment.
When my fingers touch the screen, it gets physical. You got everything I need, it's medicinal. If I didn't have you now, I'd be miserable. Is this typical for friends that are digital?
All right, everybody. Series 2 will be underway soon, and we will be in it. Here we go. Oh, I got a Discord nodie. What's this? What do you want? Oh no, somebody from the JV team is sick. Might affect our fourth match at the end of the stream, but we will see. Until then, we have this on your screen, and as soon as I click back into the game, Charlie strikes for the first goal of this series. I believe he was the first one to score in the last series as well, but we're going to keep that up. Will is free. Maybe he should change his name to that. Nice 50 coming through from Blaze. Russ picking the ball up in the corner. Gets a decent touch into the midfield for this 50. That is dangerous. Interesting car choice here. I don't think there's anything wrong with the body or anything, especially since he's going to make me eat my words as he scores on your Griffins. It's like he heard me. It's like he's watching the stream. Charlie tries to go for a 50 along this side wall. Hell, stream sniper, all right. Charlie tracking this one. Should be able to keep that one out. Was looking a little dangerous because he wasn't going to be able to maintain any control after he got bumped off of that. Blaze is up. He's going to drive past the ball. I could tell from where he was on the field that he wasn't really going to be able to do much, if anything, with that. Charlie decides to not go for the boost deal here. Instead, Russ is going to be the one to pick that one up. Oh, that chip over 2 was very nice. The third one, though, is going to put it right back where it came from. Off of the sidewall. If there's a third man that could be dangerous, it's met there by Charlie and 50'd off into the center, I think. I'm not entirely sure if that 50 had gotten there. Cameraman is kind of trolling me. Demo comes through, though. That's on target. And the second one for University of Montreal comes through. Am I saying their name right? I'm probably definitely not. Ooh, very erratic kickoff there. That's going to go off the corner into the middle, but the demos coming through are potent and effective. Charlie gathers this ball. He has his teammate Russ sitting behind him with a lot of boost. Speaking of which, there he is. Makes a strike at the net. Blaze off the corner. Ooh. Blaze again. Oh, that's 50 in the middle. Russ is there. It's a little high. It hits that. It hits the crossbar twice, and then I'm pretty sure Russ hit that guy into the ball to clear it. Demo comes through. The smoke makes the touch a little more difficult, but it's handled nicely nonetheless. That's headed towards the net. Doesn't make it across the field into the scoring funnel. Bump comes through. Another bump. If this makes it across, this should be an attempt. And Russ makes the connection with Charlie to re-equalize this game. One v 1, 50. And then that's just going to be gathered along the sidewall. Willis Fire is firing. Russ taps that ball down for Charlie to gather it. Charlie uses all of his boost to double tap it into the corner. Double commit from Montreal. Oh, that should have been a goal, brother. Come on. Oh, team bump. Comes through. Blaze gets a 50. The ball gets pancaked in between two cars. Soft touch puts the ball in a spot where two of them are forced to jump for it. That is coming off our backboard. Luckily, Russ is there to meet it before it even gets there. Charlie puts his one off into the corner, is able to grab the big boost, but the ball is sent right back where Montreal was trying to get it. Blaze gets the pinch off the ground, gets it past two. Third man is going to track it down. Blaze goes all the way downfield to steal that entire side of boost from that member of Montreal. Russ puts the ball into the center for Blaze. Russ driving backwards, gets the boost steal. Blaze looking for the touch there. Flick. Bump. Blaze decides to leave this ball for Charlie. 25 seconds left and this game is tied. We haven't gone to overtime yet today, have we? Ooh. Russ is still up. Oh, that... hello? What are we doing? 10 seconds left. Game is tied. Off the sidewall. Russ is there. Charlie's behind him with a lot of boost. All we need to do is get this up into the middle and Charlie should be able to do something with it, but instead, University of Montreal gets the ball to find the ground and we go into our first overtime of the night. Charlie able to find the 50 on the ground, puts this back out to half field. Russ grabbing his corner boost, collects the ball nicely. He has a teammate in the middle, but the flick is not quite going to make it there. Charlie puts the ball hard off the sidewall into the middle, and Blaze tries to get it off of the backboard for potentially a double touch. He gets bumped though, so that makes it impossible. Charlie no longer in the play. Where is Blaze? He's too close to the ball. His car's going the other way now. Boost steal comes in from Russ. Where's Charlie? Where's Charlie? Where's Charlie? He's sitting midfield and he's double committing with Russ now. Blaze gathering in the corner, going to take it up the wall. Gets another one to put it past that member of University of Montreal. And they're having to backtrack to reform their rotation. The flip reset gets it past one, but that's a lot of mechanics to get it past one member of the team. Ball has lost a lot of pace in this corner, and Blaze is going to try to get it to pick back up. He doesn't have any boost. The flick is high and into the middle, but Charlie overdrives it. None of the members of Seton Hill have a lot of boost right now. As soon as Russ gathers the side one, he makes a cut towards the ball to stop any progress in this play. Bump on Blaze. Charlie's in the middle, and he gets the touch, but the save is there. The rotation makes it. Charlie up. This should be Russ's ball now. Off the sidewall. If he gets another touchdown to his teammates, this should be a done deal, and there it is! Game 1 going over to the Griffins. Seton Hill U. I gotta say, that's a new one. I've never seen somebody type it out like that. All right, game 1 in the second best of 7 of the night. If I'm being completely honest with you guys, this team showed up a lot more than we were expecting them to. We thought this was going to be the easiest match of the night just based on records. But could have been mistaken. All we know is that the third match, our third opponent of the night, is undefeated so far, and we are trying to meet them in that match with the same record. And if we take this series, we will do that. The third match will be against 2 undefeated teams. All right. All right. Kickoff is underway. The ball is just traveling along the backboard. The bump comes through from Blaze, but the touch is not quite there to make it underneath the crossbar. Charlie fighting for his life, going to backtrack and allow Russ to claim this ball. Blaze trying to gain it upfield. That member of Montreal misjudging where that ball is going to be. That is hard 50 all the way back to our side. Charlie's going to take it off of the sidewall. Not going to be able to get up to it afterwards. And this is just floating free into the middle. Double demos come out. Nice pinch, but it's straight to Montreal, who just are not able to find net with this ball. The aggression was there, and it was a well set up play. It's just the accuracy was not. Demos coming through again. Very aggressive, very aggressive. Blaze gets a touch, keeping it along this side while the ball is now into the middle. And I believe Blaze was put there by one of his opponents to gather this ball. He's going to take their boost steal into the corner. Oh, that member making that with no boost was pivotal, because that means one of his members with boost could follow up on it afterwards. Russ going to try to make it back to that one, but probably just wasting boost in the end. And if he did not make it there before Will did, that was probably going to be a goal. Striker trying to be dangerous, gets another boost deal there. Bump comes through on Russ, but Charlie should be able to gather this ball. Also the corner boost. There's 2 members here from both teams. Oh, just looking for the patient play here. Up the sidewall, taking it dangerously into the middle. Oh, he pulls off the ceiling a little early. And it jerks his car off to the side, not exactly where he wanted to be. Almost 2 minutes left in a scoreless game, and Blaze not quite able to get this one off target. University of Montreal going to take the lead in game 2, which is, it's not the end of the world. The Griffins have dealt with situations like this before. And the demos are continuing to come through. It's just now they are being followed up by shots. Charlie makes contact with the ceiling, trying to gather themselves after all of these demos and re-establish their rotation. But Montreal going to gather another goal. Bump. Charlie's looking at the ball. He doesn't leave the ground, decides to save the boost instead. Will is on fire. Still making it through, trying to make the rotation through the Seton Hill net. And the passing plays come through and make that look easy. Your Griffins currently trying to defeat physical play with skill and chemistry. Doing everything they can to make that happen. And the upfield play, refusing to give up on this ball, pays off and equalizes this game 2. Ooh, speaking of physical play, demos of our own coming out. We're reaching the minute mark, and Montreal trying to return up the aggression. Double commit from Seton Hill could be their downfall. Russ trying to track this one into the center as it gets popped off of the sidewall. Big clear downfield straight to 2 waiting members of Montreal. Blaze going to take this one now. He has some boost in the tank. Looking for a 50 that bounces out towards the middle, but it's behind Charlie, who's going to have to track this one back. It actually takes it from Russ, who was waiting as the third man. Russ now puts the ball upfield towards Blaze, who is getting manhandled. And Blaze now going to gather the ball, pops it up. I think that's past one. I just saw a car, but the third man should be back. He gets his flip reset. That's bouncing into the middle. Where's Charlie? Where's Charlie? We don't even need Charlie. Blaze just backs up into this ball and uses his backup mirror, his rear view mirror, to just plant that one into the Montreal net. That's gotta be demoralizing. Charlie looking for the 50. It is in the Montreal corner. If 10 seconds go by and nothing happens, Seton Hill go up 2-0. And I would be lying to you if I said that that loss wouldn't have affected me if I were Montreal. They were up 2-0 at one point. I don't remember how much was left in the game. I think like a minute and a half, and then we started scoring. Nice comeback from the Griffins. And we are moving on to game 3. Both game 1 and 2 ended 3-2. Got it. And now we are ready. Server went down. What? Did that just say server went down for maintenance? Are you serious? One moment. Rip. We will be back. I'll give you guys updates as soon as I know what is going on. All right. We are back. So that particular server we were playing on went down for maintenance right at the end of game 2, and we are just going to truck along onto game 3. Okay, Tarts with a big clear downfield gets met right at the middle with a 50. And a miss coming out from Montreal. Not really looking for that same aggression at the moment that they were earlier. Boost steal does come through, and that could have been a shot if nobody had made it to that ball. That is off of the backboard. Double touch almost comes through. And contact is made with the ball as one of the Griffins were following. The musty flick comes through, but it doesn't make it to the backboard. Hard off the sidewall. Blaze is just trying to be a nuisance while Charlie is jumping up into the air. He gains possession of the ball, puts it back into the middle. We just need a Griffin on the end of this ball. and there's no momentum on the one that makes it there, so nothing really happens with it. Momentum on the ball has shifted directions, and a team bump comes through from Charlie onto Russ, I believe. Deep aerial downfield. Now Blaze trying to put it up for himself is not going to be able to get the double tap there, and Russ going to be forced to gather this one and get as many 50s as possible in the process. Charlie jumps immediately for this one. Montreal putting it off to the side. Blaze again going, not Blaze, Russ again going to be the one to have to deal with the ball after his teammates are done with it. 50 comes through. Charlie going to be the beneficiary of it, though. He still has possession, and Blaze looking for the bump, does not find it, which allows Montreal to clear the ball all the way into the Griffins' defensive third. Big touch downfield for Russ. Going to bounce directly up to the ceiling off of the lower corner. Now this is put into the center by Charlie. Two members of Montreal are up. Now Blaze has his flip, puts it off the ceiling and down, rolling off of the backboard, trying to get it into the center for one of his teammates, but not quite going to make it there. Lexor, hard ball off of the corner. Charlie having to jump for a demo. Going to have possession of this ball. Two members of Montreal sitting in front of him. Gets the flick past one. Striker gets the ball over another. Now Charlie puts it into the middle for Russ. Russ going to take it to the opposite corner. Charlie turning on the ball again. Pops past one. Possession gets exchanged. And then the ball ends up immediately in the middle. Russ deals with it out to the side. Blaze double committing with his teammate. And now the pass being sent directly down to Blaze's car, who's going to be able to follow this one up into the defensive corner of Montreal. Charlie off of the sidewall, now off of the corner of the ceiling. Tries to get something there, and Russ playing smart. Going to wait for his opportunity. Challenge comes in from Charlie. Russ has the ball, but gives it over almost immediately. That is very close to being on net. Big touch downfield towards Blaze, who's going to do his best to try to catch up to this ball. The flick and the touch. The precision. The flick to get past one. The perfect boost spawn as well. What a play. 1 minute left. All right, when it rains, it pours. Ooh. Blaze puts this one off to the side. Still, it's going to roll out into the field. The flick does not fake anybody out, does not make it past any opposing members, and the touch gets popped up in front of the Seton Hill net. Just no blue cars are on the other side of it to try to drain it into the back of the net. A bouncing pass comes out and it is gathered by Montreal, who take it all the way to the backboard of the Griffins, and now, ooh, another passing play almost makes the connection. Right in front of the net of Montreal.
10, 9, 8, 7.
And 5 seconds have to pass, and then we're in a similar situation as we were in earlier in our first series. Your Griffins are on match point again. And let's see if they can cleanly close this one out, or if Montreal is going to have something to say about it, much like UMass did not that long ago. Nope, that's the wrong channel. Wrong channel. 1, 2, 3. All right. Let's go. Getting messages from our CSGO opponents that match should start at 8 o'clock. We will be able to catch them on stream next week. And then we will probably stream their first round of playoffs as well. And you guys may or may not see Rocket League until semifinals of playoffs, depending on the times at which these teams end up having to play those matches. Bump comes out. The physicality pays off again. And your Griffins find themselves down in the first 30 seconds of possibly the last game of the series. Looking for a bit of physicality ourselves. Ooh, that was very scary, very dangerous, and it turns out to be just as dangerous as we thought it was, as Lexor is trying to take us back in time with the Back to the Future card to reclaim some games in the series. He feels like some of them shouldn't have gone the way they did, so he switched cars, and he's trying to reach whatever miles per hour to save the princess, or whatever that movie is. Somebody, please shoot that ball. Oh, come on. Passing plays from Montreal. Demo plays coming out. Or at least they're attempting to. No boost over there for Charlie to grab. Blaze going to pick this one up and go down to Russ. Russ looking for a 50. Blaze, do not drive backwards like that. What are you doing? What are you doing? Charlie trying to get it past one, is not going to be able to. Nice. Nobody going to follow this one up immediately. Rush should be able to deal with this one easily. Off the sidewall. Russ gets a slight touch over to Charlie, who puts it off the backboard. Where is Blaze? There he is, and he finds the left corner of the net. Still plenty of game to play in Game 4 of Series 2. Blaze comes from a long distance away to put this one back towards the Montreal backboard. Off the sidewall. Gets it past one. Does not get it past the second. Now, 50 comes through. Very awkwardly bouncing off of multiple members. Or I guess the same member multiple times is what I should have said. 50 ends up in favor of us. Blaze tracking downfield, getting a bump, almost an own goal, resulting from the ping pong of cars there. Nice shot, nice control. Just a display of talent to equalize this one before we reach the halfway mark of this game. Boop. Oh, physicality, physicality, physicality. That has been the name of the game for Montreal, and the Griffins are starting to take a page out of their book as that ball is bouncing just in the center, and Russ finds the opposite side this time to not only get the ball in, not only did we get the equalizer earlier, but we've taken the lead now with just over 2 minutes left. Oh, dude, is that just because it was that car? Like, I've never seen that demo come through like that. He went back into the future. No double taps coming from the back where the shot, however, does come through. Charlie going to see through that plan, though, and Blaze going to follow up on it. Ooh, trying to send him back to the future. But instead, we find the back of his net. Got him. Oh, that's off the backboard. Another member from the Griffins there. Charlie not going to make contact with that one off the sidewall. Looking for the center. Oh, he's looking to be physical, but we had already left the wall. Now, Charlie, downfield, could look for a physical play of his own, but instead probably is already turned back. He got the boost steal, it looks like. Lexor is up. Oh, no. What is going on? Oh, geez. Bit of scrambling coming out from the Seton Hill defense. Pinched out into the center, and there's nobody between him and the goal. The series looking all but over, which is probably going to mean there will be a decent bit of a gap between this match and the third one, which should be the main show of tonight, which is going to be NECC versus your Griffins. That should be a very close, very back and forth series. Speaking of back and forth, this one is not quite over yet, as Montreal still have hands to throw. Bit of sloppy defense there from the Griffins, just coming at whatever angle they really felt like. That's cheating. He's got rockets on the bottom of his car. Charlie's driving backwards. Uses his half flip to face the correct direction. Flick comes through, but Blaze is too close. Russ now gets one touch. That touch is going to go down to his teammate. And Charlie makes sure that we retain the 3-goal lead. Looked like one of the players from Montreal there was looking for a bit more of a physical play again. If one of the members of the Griffins were to beat Jay, I guess, to this ball, Aya Jay, I don't know. It would have been another goal. But as it stands, even if they score here, your Griffins are going into this third match 6-0, matching the record of NECC, and we will have an undefeated team game at 8:30. If it starts a little earlier, we will start earlier, but that is it for now, and we will be back in about 40 to 45 minutes. See you guys then.
I don't give a damn about it. Feel like I do. I don't wanna hear about it unless it's from you. Don't tell me that love is a game, baby. I don't wanna play the same old king games. Don't tell me that you're gonna change. SHU.
me go home like man shit. Let me taste like man. Let me taste, I put it through hands. Let me get up like laughing. Hitting the curb, no crash. I said he bag, I said he dripping, no drip, no check. I swear I'm running it like check. Came with my put in the bag. I'm putting it back. I'm making it smack, make it so hard that it crack. Yeah, making it kick with it, like yeah. I bag the baddest, and I'm bad at this. I got the benefits, I managed this. I had to hit. I'm at the father figure from above. I wish he had his figured at me when I showed him love. I'm back to winning, yeah. I'm back to quitting myself in prison, got you finished, yeah. I had a minute, yeah. Ain't at the limit, no. I'm back to winning, I'm back to business, I'm back to finish, yeah. I'm back to winning. All your stuff like catch me up. All that catch me up. Wish you had my little.
This feeling is fading, and I can't look back and can't catch my breath. It's too hard to let go. It's too hard to let go. Good, 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 good. Good, good. Too hard to let go. Too hard to let go. Good. I'm hearing all of what you say to me, but I'll think it over. It's a little bit hard to breathe, to breathe, to breathe. This kinda seems like it's a common theme. You don't think I understand what you said to me, to me, to me. Yeah, every time that we have this talk, it's a little bit hard to admit our faults. But I'm not so perfect. Is all of this worth it? Is all of this worth it? This feeling is fading, and I can't look back and can't catch my breath. It's too hard to let go. It's too hard to let go. Good, 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 good. Too hard to let go. Too hard to let go. Good. Just look at me, breathing deep. After all the things we've been through, yeah, don't forget the reasons not to let this slip through our hands. Yeah, every time that we have this talk, it's a little bit hard to admit our faults. But I'm not so perfect. Is Is all of this worth it? Is all of this worth it? Yeah. This feeling is fading, and I can't look back and can't catch my breath. It's too hard to let go. It's too hard to let go. Good, 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 good. Too hard to let go. Too hard to let go. This feeling is fading, and I can't look back and can't catch my breath. It's too hard to let go. It's too hard to let go. Good.
You need it, you want it, but can you handle this? You need it, you want it, but can you handle this? I like the way that you say my name. In the evening when we're far away from distractions. There's something special about that time of night. You like how I get into the mood, treat you like a man while I lose mood. There's something special about that time of night. There's something special between you and I.
All right, everybody. The time is almost here for the two undefeated teams of this NECC Rocket League bracket to meet each other in the regular season. I see everybody in the lobby. And once they start to hit the pitch, There we go.